first and second round coverage of the Masters, coming in April on ESPN.
It is Sunday, April 13th. The Augusta National Golf Club, the fourth and final day of the 1975 Masters.
All right, let them go.
8 o'clock. The gates are open. It will be 7 hours before the first twosome arrives at the 18th. For these aficionados, however, the wait will not seem long. To be here at the 18th when it ends is to be a part of a long Masters tradition. More than that, part of American sports folklore. The course is made ready. Fairways are cut to 5/16 of an inch. The greens are honed to 1/8 of an inch. The tees to 7/32. On hand, members of the Rules Committee, veteran golf officials from around the globe. The course is in superb condition. This great course, which Bob Jones co-designed in 1931 following his legendary Grand Slam. It is perhaps the most beautiful inland course anywhere. At the 18th, the huge amphitheater grows hour by hour. And around the course, more and more spectators take up their favorite positions. It all began 3 days ago on Thursday, the day of the opening round. A unique feature of the Masters tradition, the indestructible Freddie McLeod, honorary starter, winner of the 1908 United States Open, now 92 years old. Yes, 92. Confident practice swing felt good. Ach, pivoted a wee bit too far on that one. Beautiful. Scotsman to the end, Freddie saves his tee. A misty morning on this opening day, a light drizzle coming down. Jerry Pate, the 1974 amateur champion. Out of the soup and almost into the cup. The 1954 amateur champion, Arnold Palmer. Dead to the 17th flag. On the first fairway, Lee Elder. A fine approach sets up his par. Elder is the first black American golfer to qualify for an invitation to the Masters. On the 10th, Jumbo Ozaki, the idol of Japan. Awfully close. This is Jumbo's fourth appearance at the Masters. Larry Ziegler. Eagle putt, 13th. They're falling today. Gary Player, the defending Masters champion. Gary thought he had it. The leader on this first day, Bobby Nichols. Nichols needs a par 4 here on the 18th for a 67. And this approach will do it. At the end of the first round, Nichols leads Alan Miller and Jack Nicklaus by a shot. Under the system of scoring devised here at the Masters, the relative standing of each player can be seen almost instantly. A red numeral, he's that many strokes under par. A green numeral, that many strokes over par. A green 0, he's even par. Friday, the day of the second round, Arnold Palmer, 7th hole. Arnie's Army is out in force this morning. He's playing very well. 1 under par for the round, 4 under for the tournament. Fairly good chance for another birdie right here. 25 feet. just like the old Palmer. Billy Casper, 18th green. This to go 4 under par for the tournament. Trevino off the 15th green. And that is how to play a chip shot. George Burns bunkered behind the 12th. Putted it. That ball could have rolled right into the creek. The young amateur is mighty relieved. The second round, however, belonged to Jack Nicklaus. He hit one handsomely produced shot after another, such as this approach to the dangerous 11th. And on the greens, the ball was rolling for him. Birdie on the 11th. Birdie on the 12th. A superlative 2-iron sets up another birdie on the long 15th. Jack had a 66 on this round, which put him 9 under par for the tournament, and gave him a 5-shot lead on the nearest contestants, Palmer, Casper, and Tom Watson. Meanwhile, Tom Weiskopf, who had started the day 7 shots behind Nicklaus, was burning up the course and changing the whole complexion of the tournament. Tom was around in a brilliant 66 that, with a little bit of luck, might well have been several shots lower. On the 12th, for example, he had a very holeable birdie putt, about 7 feet. Misread the break. Or take the long 15th. After a marvelous wedge pitch stiff to the pin, another wasted birdie opportunity. Weiskopf put on a very strong finish, however. 16th green, birdie putt. th fairway, about a 7-iron. Splendid shot, hole high. 15-foot birdie putt. Yes. With this great round, Weiskopf caught and passed Jack Nicklaus. Nicklaus trails by 1 stroke. The resurgent Johnny Miller by 4. Now it's Sunday, the day of the 4th round. A record throng has gathered at the 18th. The stage is set for the final act. 1:50 p.m. Nicklaus makes his way to the first tee, where he's due to tee off at 1:52 with young Tom Watson in the next to last twosome. A big hit, but pushed off line. Watson, 4 under par for the tournament. Fine drive. Off at 2 o'clock in the last twosome, Weiskopf, wearing another Harlequin-esque sweater. And Miller. 2 very good tee shots. Second hole, Nicklaus. After bogeying the first, Jack sets up a balancing birdie with an elegant bunker shot. Third hole, Nicklaus playing a short approach. And playing a very good-looking pitch. It led to a birdie. Weiskopf, third hole. Well-struck approach, but it could be a trifle short. It is, about 22 feet short. Tom needs this birdie putt to stay a stroke ahead of Nicklaus. All the way. Nicklaus fifth fairway. About a 5-iron on this approach to the treacherous double-tiered green. A super shot onto the upper terrace, up there close. Jack has this putt to share the lead with Weiskopf. Dead center. He was very positive about that putt. The short sixth, Weiskopf. Playing a 5-iron. Oh, we're seeing some exceptional golf today. Another beautiful shot that's finishing just behind the pin. Putt for a birdie 2. This to regain the lead. Nicklaus, 8th green, birdie putt. That ball took a U-turn. Moments later, Miller comes to the 8th, a chance for an eagle. Up to this point, it's been a two-man duel. Now Miller has entered the picture very definitely. You'll have to be satisfied with a birdie here. Earlier in this round, Miller had one bogey, but birdied the second, the fourth, the sixth. Now here on the 8th. Still another birdie. Miller, 8 under par for the tournament, now trails Weiskopf by 3 strokes, Nicklaus by 2. On the 9th, Nicklaus. It's got the line. Birdie country again. This will be fast. Time for the lead again. Playing to the 9th, the astonishing Mr. Miller. A well-hit iron. He can play those irons. About a 20-footer for his birdie. At the turn, Weiskopf and Nicklaus, 11 under. Miller, 9 under. The par 4 11th, Weiskopf's second shot. Oh, that ball is hooking a little. It's going to be dangerously close to the bank above the pond. It slides into the hazard. Oh, he's played a prudent approach to the right of the pin. Miller's right, center of the green. Weiskopf, after a penalty stroke, will be dropping and playing 4 from the far side of the pond. An absolutely fantastic shot. Weiskopf saves a bogey 5. Johnny Miller goes for his birdie, 30 feet. The tap-in for the par. And now, Nicklaus takes over the lead. A stroke ahead of Weiskopf. 3 ahead of Miller. 13th hole, Miller. On this short par 5, pars for Nicklaus and Weiskopf, but Miller, home in 2, collects a birdie 4. Miller moves to within 2 strokes of the lead. 14th hole, Nicklaus, short in 2, putting from off the front edge. Really wrapped it. Over the back edge. Three putts for Jack. After this bogey, tied once more with Weiskopf. 14th fairway, Weiskopf. What tremendous golf we're seeing today. Another magnificent iron shot. 8 feet from the flag. Miller's third from the pines. He hit one with his second shot. He's hit the pin. Johnny's rescued his par. Weiskopf for the birdie. And that puts Tom back into the lead, a stroke ahead of Nicklaus in this classic three-man battle. Nicklaus, the par 5 15th, second shot. 1 iron. And he'll carry the pond before the green with yards to spare. Hopped over the left side of the hole. Wonderful clutch shot. A try for the eagle. Back into a tie for the lead, though. At the top of the hill on the 15th, Weiskopf. His second. He used a 1 iron also. Well over the pond and rolling over the back of the green. Miller now going with a 5 wood. Hit it well. A shade to the right of the pin, but safely onto the green. Weiskopf playing 3. That's going to be a little long. Miller for the eagle. Just slid by, but that's a birdie for Miller. Crucial birdie putt here for Weiskopf. That keeps him 1 shot ahead of Nicklaus. Meanwhile, on the par 3 16th, Nicklaus had played a 5 iron onto the green. About 50 feet from the pin. A very difficult uphill putt that breaks to the left. It looks good. He's holding. With that great birdie, too, Nicklaus again is tied for the lead with Weiskopf. Ebb and flow, punch and counterpunch. What a dramatic tournament we've had, and what astounding golf has been played. 16th tee, Weiskopf taking a 5 iron. Looked like he hit it a little fat. Yes, the ball's coming down on the front edge of the green. Fully 100 feet from the hole. Not the shot Tom wanted. Absolute quiet. Oh, it's tailing off, 15 feet away. Bogey. A swing of 2 strokes on this hole. Nicklaus has now taken over the undisputed lead again. Miller, with a par on the 16th, remains 2 shots off the pace. 17th fairway, Miller. A nice, crisp pitch. Sitting down quickly, though. 20 feet below the cup. Over on the 18th, Nicklaus, 6 iron. Punched it firmly. Oh, that's going to be perfect. A dozen feet from the pin. Back on the 17th, Miller. Birdie putt. Knew it was in all the way. Only a shot behind now. Back on the 18th, as Jack studies his line, he hears that salvo of applause erupting from the 17th green. Jack doesn't know as yet who provoked that outburst, Miller or Weiskopf. He's killing some time here, dawdling, waiting for those scores to be posted. Now they're up, he sees that it was Miller who made the birdie, not Weiskopf. Nicklaus still leads by a shot. He can afford to play this putt conservatively. It will break to the left. And it does. A 68, a total of 276. To tie Nicklaus, both Weiskopf and Miller will have to make a birdie 3 on the 18th. 18th tee, Miller. Excellent drive by Miller. Just where he wants to be. Weiskopf. Tom really leaned on that one. It's out there a mile. Miller, a 6-iron left. This young man plays beautiful approaches. About 20 feet. He's got a good crack at that birdie. Weiskopf, a 9-iron. That ball is right on the flag, finishing 7 feet away. What a fitting climax we have to one of the most thrilling tournaments in the history of golf. The crunch now. Miller from 20 feet. In the tent, Nicklaus watching. Just slid off. This young man has played a 65 and a 66 on his last 2 rounds. A truly spectacular performance. Nicklaus sweating it out. Weiskopf now. Weiskopf must hold this putt to tie Nicklaus. Playing it just outside the right corner. Didn't break an 1/8 of an inch. He hit a good putt. Jack Nicklaus has won the 1975 Masters by a stroke from Tom Weiskopf and Johnny Miller in a tournament that will be talked about as long as the game of golf is played. The final results. Jack Nicklaus, a prodigious golfer and an almost peerless competitor, becomes the first 5-star general of the Masters.